The Matt's Movie Reviews channel is brought to you by 80s Tees. 80s Tees is an online retailer of licensed t-shirts and pop culture gear from your favorite movies, TV shows, cartoons, video games, comic books, and musicians. Celebrate your inner 80s nerd and click on the link in the show notes below to get the raddest retro t-shirts delivered to your door. There's going to be a remake of White Man Can't Jump. Can you believe that? I had no idea that they were working on this, but clearly they are. They are. Over here, Variety. Jack Harlow to star in White Man Can't Jump remake. Grammy-nominated rapper Jack Harlow is making his feature film debut in White Man Can't Jump, a remake of the 1992 sports comedy. Charles Kidd II, professionally known as Calmatic, is directing a reboot from a script by Blackish creator Kenyon Barris and Doug Hoare. In a new take on White Man Can't Jump, Harlow is playing a role that Woody Harrelson portrayed in the original film. So, White Man Can't Jump was one of my favorite films watching up. I used to watch that film over and over. Like, as you can see, my jersey on, I am a basketball nut. I'm an NBA nut. So, you know, in basketball movies are really a few far in between. Not many of them come out, and not all of them are the best quality. And White Man Can't Jump is such an entertaining sports comedy. Ron Shelton, who wrote and directed the film, he's like the master of that particular field of a movie, that subgenre of movie. I mean, he did Bull Durham, The Great White Hype, which I find incredibly underrated, and a bunch of others as well. So, you know, White Man Can't Jump is something that I really love. Woody Harrelson's terrific. You know, he pretty much plays like a hustler, like a former NCAA basketball player turned hustler. He uses his kind of goofy demeanor to kind of trick other players in the playground to see this goofy white guy and then make big bets against him. And then, of course, he shows his great skills, his shooting ability and his passing especially. Woody Harrelson, by the way, actually played college ball, was actually rather good, and you can see the skill on the screen. And on the other side of Woody Harrelson is Wesley Snipes. He's more like the trash-talking athletic player, but he's a hustler as well. But he does it through different types of schemes. His cockiness is kind of like his tool there. So what I find really interesting about the remake here is that while they got the Woody Harrelson character down in the casting of Jack Harlow, who, from what I know of him, I think he's a rapper from like Kansas, I'm pretty sure, or Kentucky. I'm not sure which place it was. I'm pretty sure it's Kansas. And he's had a bunch of really popular songs. I think one of them came out a couple of years ago called What's Poppin'. He had a new song came out a couple of weeks ago. I forgot what it's called, Nail Hustle or something like that. I'm not the biggest hip hop guy, so I'm not really sure. So this will be his acting debut. But I think what's going to be really interesting though is who's going to play that Wesley Snipes character, the really cocky street baller. And I can't really think of any people off the top of my head. I think some people will automatically say Kevin Hart. Look, Kevin Hart is a very funny guy. He's very talented, but we can't have Kevin Hart play these characters all the time, can we? I mean, maybe we're going to find some fresh blood. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's going to be really great to see what they're going to do here. I don't think it'll be as good as the original movie because, again, Ron Shelton just did such fantastic work with that film. But it'd be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, I'm going to keep an eye out for this. White Man Can't Jump remake. All right. Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content. Also, if you would like to request a review and support my work, please join my Patreon via the link in the description below.